Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? It's time to catch up on some of this YouTube drama that's going on. I've kind of been MIA, surprise, surprise. I come and I go, and then I just disappear, and then I randomly show back up. But, I mean, lately I've just been doing some random gaming streams, so. But everything just kind of popped off the other day, and I was like, you know what? Let's talk about this. So, let's say hey to everybody. So, hey Justin, hey Smudge, hey American Princess, hey Deb, hey Jenny, hey Teddy. Teddy says, yeah, I was wrong about Salvo, lol. I thought he was one of those guys who knew what he was doing, but nah, he was just chaotic. I mean, he's getting the attention that he wants. I'm 100% sure of that. But, I mean, is this really the attention that you want? You know? Like, yeah, no, I don't think this is the attention you want. I think he likes the fact that people are paying attention to him, but this isn't really the kind of thing that you want to be known for. And I feel like this is now his legacy. But we are back on the Pests Chronicles, which, you know, I can't say the S word because YouTube will take me down. But I think we're on, chapter 476 at this point? I can't even keep up. Like, that's why I kind of stopped talking about the whole situation, just because there's just so much going on that I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm just done with it. But then everything just seemed to pop off the other day when Xylee had this live titled Edwin is a liar make liarson. And it just kind of blew up all over the place. So I watched the stream, and so I know exactly what was said, everything. And the fact that people are coming at Xylee for it, I'm just like, no, we're not going to do that. Now, there is one thing in the stream that I have issues with, and, you know, we'll go over that. But overall, the backlash that Xylee got from this stream, I don't really see why it happened, because there was no reason for it. And I'll share my opinions why. Chris on the screen. Yeah, this is... I think they were reacting to Chris's video that said Edwin has been talking with small channels. Hannah, don't worry, I can't type any day of the week. What I mean is that I thought he was much more controlled and ended up being, if it makes more... Yeah, like, he likes to put on this big front that everything is okay, that... Oh god, let me switch this to live chat, not top chat. Who knows what I'm missing? That everything is okay, everything's going 100% to plan. You know, this is just the way that Salvo wanted things to go. It's like, dude, your whole life is falling apart around you, so don't really know why you're saying that, yeah, this is exactly how I planned everything to go. And everything's 100% peachy. Salvo's a clout goblin AF. Well, according to them, that's what Babs is. Edwin has repeatedly called Babs a clout whore, so we'll get into that. I never understood any attention is better than nothing. I wouldn't want the whole planet dumping on me, right, Jenny? Like, we always say, like, any publicity is good, you know, but that usually goes with large, huge creators, because then that gets picked up by more people, gets their names out by more people. And for the most part, when larger creators are getting called out for shit, it's not like this. I mean, does this happen with larger creators? 100%. But this isn't your regular, like, YouTube beauty drama stuff where they're fabricating drama for attention before they have a launch. This was stuff that was basically never supposed to be out there, and it all got out there. Or should I say some of it got out there. And that is another huge issue that I have with the fact that we are still talking about this story. But I'm just going to air my grievances about that because I'm over it. So Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So Xylee put out this stream that said Edward is a liar McLiarson, where she basically calls out Edwin for lying, and that's 100% true. Like, there's more stuff that happens that she goes on Repzilla for running defense for Edwin, stuff like that. But I mean, Edwin was caught lying about, did he know that Salvo cheated on his wife? He said no, which we know is completely false because he had a threesome with Salvo and Babs. So he knew that that Salvo cheated on his wife. Now, is it Edwin's place to come out and say before anybody else that yes, Salvo cheated on his wife? No. Once it was made publicly and he was called out about it and asked, did you know? All he had to say was, yes, I did find out that he cheated on his wife. That could have been the end of it. But he chose to lie and say no, and then went on Tommy C's show where he eventually kept talking himself into circles where he had to say, yeah, we had a threesome. Like, he didn't have to say any of that. Like, but the fact that they just kept trying to cover up the story and say it wasn't true led them into outing themselves. Now, I mean, with Salvo, you can't take anything that he says seriously or true because all he's ever done is lie and fabricate stories. So that's on him. That's the reputation that he put on himself for the things that he did. So that's all on him. So, I mean, I don't believe anything that he says at this point, but that's my opinion. That's, what I feel. Now, maybe he'll say something in the future that changes that. Who knows? But as of right now, I just assume that everything's false. So, and anything that is serious that needs to be looked into, I'll look into if I need to. So, I don't know what the hell's going on with this drama. It's a mess, American Princess. It's a mess. Salvo wanted to be famous, but he's going the infamous route. 100% agree. He looks better clean shaven. I mean, at least he doesn't have that porn stash anymore. So, anyways, Xylee put out this stream, caused a big uproar. We'll go over part of it that I have the biggest issue with in just a minute. But after the stream, Edwin puts out this tweet, and it says, explanation on why I avoided addressing Babs. So, pull this up here. Hold on, I don't know how far behind my thing is. Oh god, let me turn this down. Can we see it? Okay, it's on there. Okay, so we're like 30 seconds behind or something. Okay, so Edwin tweeted out, last night a YouTuber spearheaded a live stream to 500 plus people, wrongfully depicting me as a blank abuser. Although she made her stream private shortly after ending it, there was little to no pushback while she was live, despite this entire accusation being not only vague but entirely false. I understand there are valid criticisms to place against me, and it could even be argued that my general responses thus far have been poor. However, we should not allow for serious accusations to go uncontested. Now, I don't feel like, this is again my opinion, I listened to Xylee's entire stream, that the sexual part was on Edwin. That was on Salvo. Okay? So I don't know how this got all twisted into being about Edwin. Because when they were talking about the car ride situation, it was Salvo that whipped it out in the car, not Edwin. Okay? So, there's that. Next one says, furthermore, a big reason why I did not want to confront anything to do with her is because, quite frankly, it is humiliating to expose how she treated me. So, now it looks like Edwin is playing the victim, but this is a whole different can of worms than what's already been out there. So where did this come from? Out of all of these streams, out of the past, 2.5 months, that all this has been going on, there hasn't been any indication about Babs treating Edwin wrong or anything like that. Like, she even went over the whole time that they were at his house and how she wanted him to leave and he wouldn't leave. So, like, where is this coming from? My biggest issue with both Edwin and Salvo in this entire situation is that nobody wants to open their mouth and just address it. It's all like behind, not really behind the scenes, but it's like a little bit here, a little bit there. I'll go onto this stream, I'll go onto this stream. Both of you have platforms, okay? The only person in this situation that does not have a platform is Babs. The only platform that she had was being on the Keemstar show, which, I mean, she could go back on if she wanted to, but it's not her platform. Edwin can go live on his stream. He could have went live on his stream right after all this happened and addressed everything. Salvo could have went live on his channel and addressed everything, but they chose to stay silent. And then they're saying, well, she's running to all these other streams talking, saying all this shit. It's like, because she doesn't have a platform to say it on. And people are talking about it. So she's trying to put her side of the story out there, whereas you guys aren't saying anything. So you can't be upset when people are going off of what she says when you don't want to say anything. That's nobody's fault but your own. Put on your big boy pants, sit down in front of your computer, and address it. If it was anybody else that we were talking about, YouTuber-wise, that has a platform, you would say the same thing. Why aren't you addressing the allegations? So, going on, it says, especially given the way everyone twists and berates me at every turn, I ultimately decided just to endure the hate and let people say what they want because I figured it might be better than speaking on how things actually went down just to have nobody believe me. Well, nobody's going to believe you if you don't ever put out your side of the story. Let's be honest, there's 3 sides of the story. There's one, well, in this case, 4. There's Edwin's side, there's Salvo's side, there's Babs' side, and then there's the truth. Because let's be honest, everybody's going to say what they need to say to make them look better. No one's going to come out and say, I'm a shitty person. I did these terrible things to somebody else. They're going to say what they need to say to make themselves better. They might say, oh, well, something did happen, but it wasn't that big of a deal, whatever. No one's going to come out and be like, yeah, I'm a shitty person. So get out there and put out your side of the story. And don't be mad when other people are talking about the story and you're like, well, that's not true. You're twisting and you're lying and there's nothing to contest it with. Until you do your side of the story, there's nothing to say that this isn't right because there's no different points of view. Okay. It's become apparent that she will not stop. I just want her to go away, to leave me alone. There's much more to the story than what was provided, and I'll be focusing on a comprehensive response to everything. So we're finally going to get an actual response from Edwin besides just ignoring it on the live stream. Like, he had his live streams the other night, and he basically didn't want to talk about it. Like, again, you have your platform. You're choosing not to use it. I originally decided not to speak about this woman because she intimidated me into silence back in December and has been hell-bent on destroying me as a person as well as my career ever since. So, my question is, what does Babs have on you that would allow her to intimidate you? You have a channel of, I know, like, the Homeboy Edwin's, what, like 50,000 subscribers? Hold on, let's look. Let's see. So Homeboy Edwin has 44,000 subscribers. Edwin's generation has 293,000 subscribers. So you have over 300,000 subscribers all together across your platforms, not counting social media like Instagram, Twitter, whatever else. Okay. You have a 300,000 plus platform versus this person, Babs, who has nothing. I don't even know what Babs's Twitter is, okay? Like, you would think that I would know. I literally have no idea what her Twitter is. But you have this large platform. How is she intimidating you back into silence, or in silence? Unless there's something that has been done that's wrong. That makes no sense to me. She has definitely succeeded in both avenues to some degree, and while I hope that ignoring her would make her go away, she has continued to appear in people's live chats over the past 2 months, as well as fabricated stories about me, made me out to be what Xylee alluded to in her stream last night. Xylee has apologized to me privately afterwards. Now, I listened to that stream. I don't feel like maybe I'm wrong, and just because I know a lot more of the story than your average viewer does, I don't feel like that was directed towards Edwin. There were situations that were intermingled with Edwin and Salvo because they were together, but it was Salvo that was the one that did what is known publicly. Now, the issue with the stream is that there's things that are not known publicly that are known by some people, and they are alluded to on the stream, and that's the issue. That's the one issue that I have with the stream, and we'll get into that here. I have it timestamped. Let's see. Okay, so then that's all for that one. Yeah, okay. So then there's this tweet from DJ Screwdriver where he has a screenshot from Salvo that says, Babs is a filthy liar. Edwin must destroy her. Diorio is right. The accusations Babs are throwing are incredibly damaging and extraordinarily false. She will rot in hell. Okay, Salvo, you have a platform of almost 10,000 people. Why are you not calling her out on your platform if she's a liar? What is she saying that is not true? You have chosen to not get on your own platform to defend yourself. Because even the 2 videos that you did, they didn't really say anything. You just kind of talked around and didn't get anywhere. And then there's a screenshot of Edwin's tweets. And then this says, as either gets real, I understand that Bab's story may fall under the essay definition, but it is just her story. Edwin and Salvo's stories have been half told and confusing so far, but it does not make Bab's story 100% true. Pump the brakes. Here again is the main issue. Everyone knows Bab's story from the Keemstar show. Okay, we know what happened the night of the party with the titty shot, everybody getting drunk, and the threesome. We know what happened on the car ride home with the foot massages and the whipping it out and the uncomfortableness. And we know what happened in Pennsylvania, where Edwin went back with Babs and stayed with for a week, and she was uncomfortable. She's like, hey, this isn't gonna work, you just need to go, and he didn't leave. So we know exactly from what has been told so far has happened from Babs' side of the story. But again, even in this tweet it says, Edwin's and Salvo's story have been half told. Whose fault is it that they've been half told? It's Edwin's fault, and it's Salvo's fault. So, come out and tell your full side of the story. What are you hiding that you can't come out and tell everybody, hey, this is why this is false. This is what really happened. There's no reason why you guys can't get your side of the story out on your own platform and have it out there. Because Salvo was getting mad at Xylee during Xylee's stream. He was messaging Matt Pitt, telling Matt Pitt that to tell Xylee that he wants to come on because he needs to address something. And Xylee's like, no, you're not coming on my stream. Like, you're banned from the chat. You're banned from my Discord server. I don't want you on my stream. Like, you know this. Like, Salvo, you and Xylee have had issues in the past, and she banned you months ago. So why would you think that she would let you on her platform? You have a platform that's twice as big as hers. She's got 5,000 subscribers. You have almost 10,000 subscribers. You can defend yourself on your own platform. Maybe if you acted like an actual adult and didn't treat people like shit, she would have let you on the platform. But you chose to run with the meme and to just have fun, even though Xylee asked you repeatedly to stop. And you thought it was even funny that she asked you to stop, where you just kept doing it even more. So are you surprised when she wouldn't let you on her stream? Like, I don't know if you think that your charismatic nature was going to win her back over, and that everything that you do is all for a joke and all for a meme, and she just needs to let it go. But there gets to a point where somebody's like, enough is enough, and she told you that, and you continue to go. So why would she put you on her platform? You have your own. Now, we'll go ahead and go over to this tweet from Megan Edits, where she quote tweets DJ Screwdriver and says, why is it when Nick explains that technically the car ride situation would have fallen into the category of SA just by definition, and everyone is fine with him saying that, but when Xylee says it, maybe not as well worded, everyone loses their effing mind. Which is 100% true. In Nick's video, he says that Salvo whipping it out in the car would classify as SA. 100%. And in this live stream that Xylee did, Keemstar came on, and he was like, you know, the people on the internet, we take everything, you know, to the next level, and most people in real life would just say, oh no, that person's just a creep. I can guarantee you, if somebody was walking down the street and whipped their dick out at you and started to jerk it, that person would be arrested for sexual assault, okay? It's not gonna just be like, oh, it was just, you know, the situation, it was just creepy, not a big deal. No, that person's calling the cops, and that person's getting arrested, and they're going to jail, and they're probably gonna have to register as a sex offender. And that's the truth. You put this in a courtroom, and that's exactly what a judge is gonna say, okay? Even if you, like, Google definitions of sexual assault, that falls under the category. She did the night before have a threesome with these two individuals. She gave consent to that. She said that they asked multiple times, did she consent to it, just to make sure that she was consenting, you know, because you can revoke consent at any point in time. So they were just making sure that everything was good. On the car ride, she consented to a foot massage because a foot massage feels good, okay? And this is a 3 to 4 hour car ride, so she consented to that. Then they kept talking about the threesome the night before. And like, oh, we can pull over and have another one. We can pull over and have another one. And she's like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm hungover. No. So she is not consenting to anything else besides a foot massage. So Salvo whipping his dick out in the car, she did not consent to that. That falls under the category of SA. Okay. It's 100% how it is. So, after this whole live stream blew up, Xylee tweeted out, I privated the stream from tonight because I don't feel like anything productive came from it. It was a shit show basically, and not how I like to run my streams. Honestly, I'm pretty damn pointed to myself. Sorry, peeps. Now, I don't think that there was much wrong with the stream. I mean, she was going in a little hard on Repzilla, 100%. Like, Repzilla can choose to talk to who he wants to. He can choose to support who he wants to. But he said in that live stream that he was mediating a chat between Edwin and Babs because he wanted to know the full story, because he wanted to basically decide, like, do I still want to be friends with Edwin? Because if Edwin has done these things, I don't want to be associated with him. So that's why he was mediating the chat between them. there's at one point that somebody else asked Repzilla if he was trying to like mediate a comeback for Edwin's career or whatever, and that was the words of somebody else. That wasn't the words of Repzilla. Off topic, did you hear Judge Nice Keem's request to have it dismissed? I'm shocked. Yeah, I did see that too. I mean, that's really not going to go anywhere. I did just find out that I was unblocked by Deaf Noodles today, so I don't know what I did to deserve that, but I got unblocked by Deaf Noodles. So then we'll go back to this other stream. Okay. Oh, did you have it in a... Okay. Oh, so that's part of a thread. Okay, so... Okay. So, then she tweeted out, mistakes made in my stream, going too hard on Repzilla. I do believe that she went too hard on Repzilla. How I treated beavers. I mean, she kicked beavers out of the live stream. And getting too personal with the story about Babs and Edwin. I never accused anyone of R word. Bab doesn't even call the incident in the car SA. Now, again, Babs does not call the incident SA. That's her choice to call it. But legally in front of a judge, if this is taken to court, that a judge would call it SA. But she can call it whatever she wants. She has the right to. It's her story. I alluded to more details that I was given to Babs, but did not say them because I didn't have exclusive permission from her. I did say that the story of Babs sounds like SA. I never said it was R word. Again, Babs never called it SA either. Called it that either SA or R word. So I'm going to unprivate the stream. Fuck it, have at it. And I never accused Salvo or Edwin of R word. And and if people think I alluded to it, I don't know what to tell you. I never would accuse them of that. Yeah, I never even heard that side come up, okay? There was never any R word discussion. There was definitely discussion about SA because legally, if you just whip your dick out to somebody who does not consent to it, it's classified as SA. It is. Whether Babs wants to call it that or not, that is her choice. It is my choice to say that that's what it is because it's my opinion. So, now my biggest part of Xylie's live stream, we will get into... I was watching the Amberlynn Reed video. Okay, so that's over. Close that. Okay. Is this part here. Let's see. I should probably take this off. It's on normal. We'll put it on 1.25.
So he goes on to... what have we already covered in the stream? So,
okay,
yeah.
Go into the live, team.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you're in the live, okay?
So basically he tells...
So this is Assistant Sailor had a DM conversation or Discord conversation or something with Edwin and ends up leaking information. He asked if he could record it and Edwin said no, which I think is hilarious because Edwin records conversations with people without their consent in a state that requires two-person consent to record a call. So he outed himself for breaking the law there, but I find it weird that he wouldn't let somebody record a call when he does it illegally himself. But Assistant Sailor decided that he would take screenshots, write things down, so he had the information to look back on. And Edwin multiple times, like, if you leak this information, nobody's going to trust you. Nobody's going to ever want to be in a call with you. The sad thing is that being a part of any kind of community like this, where people are always doing stuff like this, you just always have to assume that somebody is recording it. 100%. Just know that somebody's probably recording it.
Yeah, he tells me his side of the Babs story. Basically, what he says is that Babs on your show is combining two different stories, the threesome story and the car story. When she tells she says what happens in the car. She's basically combining them. So he clarified to me that they were not drunk and they were not pushy in the car, but they weren't, that they had asked for consent in the threesome and were drunk in the threesome instead.
Yeah,
and
they
in the
weren't
car,
drunk in the car. They were not drunk
yeah.
in the car.
And
she
all
never
that.
said that.
Yeah, she never said they were drunk in the car.
Yeah.
She was hungover. She wasn't drunk. She told me. Oh, by the way, King, she told me everything last night.
So right there, Xylie puts out that she had a private conversation with Babs, and Babs told her everything. So, even though Babs has gone on to all of these channels and live streams and stuff like that, there's still information that's not out there. Now, again, it's her story to tell, her story to put out there. And, you know, she's confiding in somebody, like she needs to tell somebody, I get it. But then when it becomes public knowledge that there's even more stuff that's been going on that we don't know about, that's where I just have the issue. Because then, of course, people are going to be like, okay, what else is going on?
Yeah. And then basically the story he told me that happened in the car was Salvo offered to rub Babs' feet. She agreed.
Wait, time out. Siley, what do you mean she told you everything? Like about what happened with Salvo and Edwin?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought she did that on my show, right?
There was more details.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no. So basically, Salvo offers to rub Babs' feet. Babs agrees. Edwin offers to rub Babs' feet. Babs agrees. Then Salvo starts, he pulls it out, allegedly, right? And so he pulls it out, and Edwin apparently like reacts. He goes like, "Whoa, what the hell?" And then, but he doesn't interact with it any further. He just like, kind of goes, "Whoa, what?" And then does not like pressure Babs in any way. He just like kind of disengages almost.
He's saying that he
Yeah.
stopped once Salvo whipped out his dick and started jerking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my reaction too, Kim. That's my reaction too, because that's not what I was told.
Dude, okay, listen.
So right there, from the story that we know from Babs and from Edwin, is that they were driving back, the foot massage, we all know about that, and then Salvo whipping it out, and then the story before was Edwin was like, hey, dude, whatever, no, like, I'm done, blah, blah, blah. But Keem's starting to laugh, and Xylee, they're like, and she's like, so after Salvo whipped it out, Edwin was saying that he stopped there and didn't participate anymore. But clearly there's another story that they have been privy to that we don't know about. So from what I take from Edwin's tweet about them alluding to something, would be that. Which I would agree with him at that point. Because there is something else that we're missing, if that makes sense. But again, we've had 2.5 months to get the full story from all parties. But nobody wants to tell the story. Nobody wants to sit down and say, here's exactly what happened. These are the other issues that happened, or things that didn't make it into the first stream or whatever. And then you wonder why people are still talking about it. Because I get that Babs has said, like, I don't want to talk about it anymore, which means like she's talked freely for the past 2 months for the most part. Edwin and Salvo haven't, but then Edwin on his stream was like, well, she says she doesn't want me to talk about it anymore. She doesn't want to be talked about. No, you can still share your side of the story, Edwin. She just doesn't want to talk about it anymore. And she doesn't want other people involved, like myself, to talk about it anymore. But here we are, because this whole situation is still going on. So, I don't know. I was going to do like a whole like timestamp of watching like the Keemstar thing, and I was like, I can't, that would be like a 7-hour stream, and I just don't have the energy for that. So I just figured I would come on and give like an update of whatever shit show happened according to everyone with Xylee's stream. I don't even think Xylee's stream was that bad, really. Like, yeah, was she going hard on Rebzilla? 100%. Did she put out information that there's more stuff behind the scenes that we don't know about? Yes. And I personally just am annoyed when people do that, because they're like, well, if you only knew the full side, if you only knew the full story, if you knew what I knew, then you would think this. And I get that it's not her story to tell, so I'm glad that she didn't say anything, because it's not her story to tell. But I just hope that Babs puts out the full story that we're missing, and then everything can just finally be done with. Because, I mean, it's been 2.5 months and this is still going. So, I don't know. That's pretty much all I got. I just wanted to get on here and go over that a little bit. Just to let you know that I'm still here, still following the YouTube stuff. I just decided that I wanted to play some games on the computer for a while. But, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Like, is this story just, like, done and over with? Or do you think that it's going to continue on because there's going to be something else potentially about Edwin that's going to come out because of this now? I'm convinced a lot of these commentators are still living in middle school. It's just all drama. I mean, I don't know. I'm just here because I got sick of the beauty community drama, because literally it turned into the SA drama. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop talking about the beauty community stuff because I don't want to deal with that anymore. And then so I come over more to like the commentary situation area, and then I was like, oh, this is the exact same thing. This is the SA pedo allegation area. So, I don't know. There's been more drama happening in the beauty space with like Michaela and stuff, so maybe I'll just start doing some stuff on that. I think I'm just going to start like grabbing like tweets and reacting to videos and stuff like that. Reacting to TikToks and all that fun stuff on stream, so we can have some more lighthearted content versus, you know, SA content, because it's just mentally draining, emotionally draining. But I've been following this, you know, situation ever since it came out, so I just figured we'd do a quick update. Because what was the actual last video? Was my last actual video on this situation? How do I even get to my channel? Oh god, no. I haven't put out an actual video, you guys, in 6 months. I'm a terrible YouTuber. Besides my gaming streams, let's see here. No, so yeah, my last actual live stream was like the Enigma Salvo Pancakes featuring Paige Christie and Homeboy Edwin. Okay. Okay, I see why you changed your channel. Yeah, so, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have some fun and do some gaming streams, and I don't think people like the gaming streams because people have been unsubscribing and not watching. Give us all the content you want. Oh, well, thank you, Natasha. Hailey Bieber. Oh my god, the Hailey Bieber. Hailey Bieber. The Hailey Bieber, Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, Kylie Jenner drama. Oh god, and then Jordan Woods got into it as well. Let's see here. Can I pull some of these up? Let's see. Is it under... Okay, yeah, so Kylie Jenner loses 1 million followers on Instagram due to shading Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez has gained over 10.2 million followers on Instagram in less than a week, on track to become the first woman to reach 400 million followers. And then Jordan Woods loves her some Rare Beauty liner. Team Selena. I know that, right? And then if you're wondering the color and shade, it's a Rare Beauty lip liner. Now remember, Jordan Woods used to be Kylie Jenner's best friend before she slept with Khloe's boyfriend at the time, fiance. Were they ever engaged? So, yeah, they used to be best friends. Let's see. Rival by Selena Gomez earns its biggest streaming on Spotify in 3 years with a record 971.6 thousand streams yesterday. Selena Gomez has gained 4 million followers on Instagram in less than 3 days. Hailey Bieber and Kylie Jenner, however, lost more than 200,000 and 300,000 followers respectively, and their negative behavior, following their negative behavior towards Selena. So, yeah. Let's go to the candle community. Oh, the candle community. What's going on in the candle community? I kind of don't really know anything. I never even was a part of the candle community, even though I had so many candles. I have not bought candles in... Let's see here. Let's see, when was that? 2015, 16... I want to say since either 2016 or 2017 was the last time that I bought candles, and I still have probably like 50 to 60 candles that I moved down here with, and I gave away probably at least 50 candles. I had over 140 candles from Bath and Body Works at the time. So the thing that I haven't had to buy candles since then. It's all over eyebrows. So what? I don't even know what the actual cause of the drama was. Like, Jenny, what was the start of the Kylie, Selena, Hailey situation? Because I have no idea. Speak God, the candle community is where Satan dwells. Yeah, I literally have no idea what the start of it was. The eyebrow thing was the last straw for Stans. Hailey's always been copying Selena and shading for years. Everywhere on TikTok. Let's see here. I had a comment about this. I shared it with someone here. Where did I? So my thought on this situation was, I said this to somebody else. I said, I feel like Hailey's jealous that Selena fucked her man first, and she's more famous than Hailey. Like, girl, get over it and do something besides being a nepo baby, and maybe you won't be so bitter. Because what has Hailey Bieber done? Like, I honestly don't know. The only reason that I know Hailey Bieber is because she is married to Justin Bieber, and is she Alec Baldwin's daughter, or like, is she the one that Alec left that voicemail to, calling her like a fat pig? Selena said something about messing her eyebrows. Then Hailey and Kylie came out saying basically karma, and it went to hell. Oh God, yeah. See, I don't know any of that, but like I literally have no idea. Oops. Let's do a quick little Google search. Does that pull up on stream? I don't know if that pulls up. I don't know how to add a window. Oops. Okay. Hailey Road Bieber, also known as Hailey Bieber, is a famous name in the American entertainment industry. Oh, it does pull it up on the stream. Okay. Is known for a career as a model and TV personality. Baldwin is the daughter of famous actor Stephen Baldwin and a Brazilian graphic designer Kenya Baldwin. Okay, yeah. So basically, she is a model because she has famous parents, and she's a TV personality because she has famous parents. Just like Kylie Jenner's not a self-made billionaire because that money came from her family to start her career. Okay. Like, her brand is as popular as it is because of the fame that her family has. She didn't start from the ground up by herself. But yeah, so literally I didn't even know she was a model or she's a TV personality. What has she been in? Has she been on a TV show? Oh, look at that. She's born down here in Arizona. Okay. Let's see here. She signed with Ford Models. Appeared on magazines. Let's see. Acting in TV appearances. She made an appearance on the episode show Saturday Night Live along by the side of her uncle. Okay, so again, using the family connections to get on TV. She appeared as a singer. Cody Simpson's love interest in the music video. Okay, so she was in a music video. Then she was in another music video. Okay, so she was on Saturday Night Live once next to her uncle, and she's been a video girl. I mean, Steven is actually famous too. Pretty sure wasn't Steven the one that was in the Flintstone movie with Rosie O'Donnell? I mean, that movie was pretty sweet. Pretty sure that was Stephen Baldwin. So, but yeah, let's see here. So hosting. So she was hosting award shows. Okay, here we go. So, living at Usual Suspects herself. Secrets of New York Fashion Week. Okay, so there's a documentary. Drop the Mic. Oh, okay, so she's on that show. Isn't that the show? Is that with Method Man? Yeah. Okay. See, I knew the show, but I literally didn't know that was her. But I knew Method Man was on it. Dave. Never heard of Dave. Music videos. I mean, I haven't watched a music video in how long? Teen Choice Awards. So she hasn't done, like, full, like, TV shows. She hasn't been in movies. So, like, I don't know. To me, I just feel like she's getting the full-on Nepo baby treatment where she's famous because she has famous family members. But maybe that's just me being a negative Nancy. Who knows? Right, okay. Steven. I'm pretty sure he was the one that was in film. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yeah, see, I mean, look at all the movies that her dad's done. Let's see here. That Flintstone movie had, right, Flintstone, Viva Rock Vegas. Was he, no, who was in the original? Was that the first one? That wasn't the first one. This is the second one. What was the first? Let's see. Where's the... Sorry, sidetracked. Don't mind me. This is how my brain works. And then you guys wonder why I never, like, do videos or anything anymore. Because I get easily distracted. Where's the... So the first one had to have come before then. Who was in the first one? Rick Moranis? What? Oh, Rick Moranis? Bicolor. What are you talking about? Now I'm talking about the Flintstone movie because I got distracted. Bye, Jenny. Have a good night. I didn't know that was Rick Moranis. Okay. So, I guess I was confusing my two. Was Rosie O'Donnell in the second one? No, that's not what I want. let's see, I can just close this. No, that's when they switched out Rosie with somebody else. Wasn't Jane? Yeah. Okay. I got the two confused, but I knew he was in a Flintstone movie, so. But anyways, sorry. Easily distracted. That's my whole take on the situation. Like, if you want someone to stop talking about something, here's my advice to Babs. If you want people to stop talking about the situation, then you got to share the full story and just say, here's exactly what happened. This is stuff that was left out. This is my final statement about everything. Here's what I want everyone to know, and I'm done talking about it, and then stop talking about it. Edwin and Salvo, it doesn't really seem to care, but Edwin, if you want people to stop talking about it, and you want people to stop making assumptions and saying their opinions on things, and you saying that they don't know what happened because no one's heard your side of the story, then you actually need to come out and say your side of the story. Yeah, you had... Oh, God, I still have... Okay, that's why that's blinking. Why won't that go away? You had 2.5 months to share your side of the story, and you chose not to, even when you were telling people that they had information wrong. So if you want people to know your side and your truth, then you have to put that out there. But it seems like Edwin's response, somebody did say, will your full proper response be in the form of video? And Edwin said yes. So we appear to be getting a video. Now, how long until that video actually comes out? Who knows? But it appears that Edwin will be making a response. So that is that. But I mean, on that note, guys, I think I'm gonna call this an end to this stream. I really just wanted to, I have to share my side, because I was just annoyed with all the hate that Xylee was getting for her stream, because she literally didn't really say anything else that other people haven't already said. Why is it that Nick could say that what happened in the car was SA, and when Xylee said it, all of a sudden everyone's jumping down her throat because they say that she's jumping to conclusions or whatever, when Nick said it first how long ago? He put out that video, why I hate Edwin, Homeboy Edwin or whatever. Why is it okay for Nick to say it, but nobody else? So. Okay, that's not what I want. No, that. There we go. Okay. But. Yeah. Okay, guys, thanks for coming to hang out. I'll see if I can just start doing, I want to just kind of do what we did with that whole Haley Bieber situation right there, and have some fun some fun stream versus essay filled streams, because I don't want to deal with talking about stuff like this. But I mean, if we get an actual answer to what actually happened, it would be nice to just wrap everything up with one big bow and say, okay, well, this is what actually happened. We finally have the full story. So we'll just have to wait and see. But other than that, we're going to call this an end of this stream, and then I'll be streaming here probably again in about another 45 minutes, where Natasha and I are going to try to go get the shovel in the Sons of the Forest. So if you would like to hear me scream a lot while cannibals try to eat my face, that's going to be happening here in about 45 minutes. So all right, thanks everybody for coming to hang out, and I will see you guys all in the next stream. If I can hit the right button here, that would be great. All right, bye everybody.